Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Plane here, and today we're flying out the BF-49 G6. And in pure classic plainness, my internet decided to cut out for a split second there. And today we got a basic lesson in energy fighting. And boy oh boy is this plane absolutely a menace in that sort of field. In the vertical, this thing is almost untouchable. First target up here is a Spitfire. We go head on. We move slightly out of the way. We're not going quite fast enough. We commit and then pull out of the way. Both of us suck at aiming because that's just the nature of these videos. I'm sure you guys know this by now. We go vertical because I'm not expecting him to follow, and he's going for Wigoo. I'm sorry, he's going for my ally. Wigoo's going for him. Wigoo is a good friend of mine. We've been playing for a couple months now. He's pretty fun to hang out with. So we're covering each other's six today, and I think he's got it. And then I see him overshoot and Spitfire recommit. So I'm just watching, see what happens. And I see that Spitfire's going vertical for him, making himself quite the juicy target. And this is why you guys should always maintain your situation awareness and know when someone is baiting you for their teammate. Because this Spitfire is completely oblivious. I'm going to miss a little bit, waste way too much ammo, and finally, boom, dead. 56 rounds on one target. Muy bueno. We're going about 600 kilometers an hour. J-26 is booking it towards my ally there, and we're going to fly towards him. I'm expecting him not to carry too much speed because it's still kind of early in the game. With as much speed as I have and the climb rate of this thing, I'm just going to spike him. Now, he does see me and he does try to push the head on, which I narrowly avoid. I really should have been hit there. We loop on over and we start falling on top of him. And this is one thing I absolutely love about all 109s. I am pretty low speed, but I have perfect control of the aircraft. Granted, it's not as if I'm going at like 450 kilometers an hour, but it has some of the best control surface authority at low speeds in the game. And if this thing is sitting behind you and it's slow, be very careful. J-26 here, he's actually flying right. He is trying to slow down, and once he realizes he's not going to get his way, he dives out. Which I don't blame him. That's what he should have done. That was a good move on his part. He's diving towards his teammates. We got two Yak-3s, A6M5 and A6M3, and we're about to mop this whole pack up. Push your handle at the zero. He pushes out, and I go back up. I'm not going to waste my energy on one person just to get jumped by several different aircraft. Wigoo hits this Yak-3. He's been shot down. Sadly, I was not able to save him. But we're going to shoot down this Yak-3 pretty quickly. Low on speed, his engine is quite obviously hurting. And a few rounds into his fuselage and he's done. J-26 and Yak-3 are pulling on me and they just can't catch me. I'm going way too fast. They just did a vertical. And now I assess the situation. I'm going to get some altitude. That was very close, holy crap. And just see what needs to be done, because I have 4 hostile targets here, three of them with extremely dangerous guns, and if they hit me, I'm most likely going to die. The Yak-3 and the P-51 have extreme range with their firepower, and so I have to be kind of careful. So this is where I'm going to go, okay, I see the situation before. I'm going to go vertical, but I'm not going to go straight up. I'm going to slowly start rotating and pitching horizontally, because now they're having to pitch both up and to the side to put their nose on me, and I know for a fact they have no energy to keep up with this. I want to go for the Yak-3, but P-51 is going so slow that I can just push the head on with him. Now this was a bit close for comfort, but he was never getting guns on target. Switch to go for the Yak-3. Yak-3 is way out of our nose cone, so we're just going to go back up. Zero is going to come dangerously close, but he doesn't have the energy to follow either. And we position our plane. Now this is a skill that takes time. You kind of have to learn how people fly, so that our nose starts falling down in the direction that you guys are looping up. I try to go for this zero. For life of me, I can't hit him. But I've caught this Yak-3 with his pants down. He is turning. He's hoping I can't hit him, and down goes the dynamite. Now it's a dogfight between a 109 and a 0. And this is not a fun dogfight for either parties, because if both are flown right, neither of them can touch the other. See, the 109 loves to force people slow, but the 0 is its strongest at low speeds. So you can imagine how awkward this they kind of just cancel each other out in their play styles. And my only real hope is just hope he makes a mistake or I get a lucky shot in. And that's kind of just the luck of the draw. In these sort of matchups, sometimes it really is the plane more than the pilot. So we're going to keep pulling the same trick we've been doing because it's been working. Now, I don't always advise doing the same trick over and over, but when you have such a strong energy advantage and there's no way they're really going to capitalize on you doing the same trick over and over, you can get away with it. Now, for some reason, I did not understand, could not quantify the fact that he was turning right, and I'm leading as if he's going straight. I don't know. It's just me being dumb. And we're going to reset. The G6's energy retention is amazing. It is some of the best for its class. Actually, I think it actually is best for its class. And we're just going to loop on over. Same thing. Keep it low speed. We have the best. This is where we have the best sort of authority. And again, I should have had him here. Perfect shot. I should have shot sooner. And I just cannot aim for the life of me. And he almost gets me here. He almost gets me. He anticipated where I was going that time, and I have to juke him. Luckily, I'm going more than fast enough to start extending away quite rapidly, and I almost nail myself with those rounds. And we extend away. Now, I'm the last guy on my team. I would love to carry this match, so I go RTB. Well, also I have no ammo, and I'm pretty low on fuel, so I'm RTBing. And then we're gonna go. There we go. We're going to engage two P63s and a P47. Now the P63s, their performance is quite insane for the bow rating. They really should be 4.3, 4.7, but I don't make the rules here. Gaijin does. P47 is, they're all ground pounding. P47 is especially low speed. I really should have gone for the P63s in hindsight. But that's 420 and I didn't want 850 cals pointed at me. So he dodges a head on. And I do the same little trick. I just loop on over. This P47 is never going to follow this. But because of the line he chose, it's going to cause me to take a lot longer than I would have loved to kill this P47. Because now, it just gives him time for the P63s to come get me. P47 shot down pretty easily. Poor pilot. And we extend away. And this was actually the wrong move. I really should have forced the fight and gone aggressive. Because all this does is give the P63s time to gain speed, gain energy, and they already have position. They're on my 6. Or at least if it's nose to nose, I have an equal opportunity to shoot them down. And I'm trying to gain speed because I'm hoping I can outclimb them, but they're just way too fast. Those things are just cracked out. I'm like, okay, so we're gonna force a fight. Hope these guys aren't very skilled. And red flag number 1, P63 breaks off, so I have to go head on with this other P63. Does not go well. I miss the shot. I extend away. P63 is right there. He's gaining fast. I have to break, otherwise he's just gonna shoot me down. He taps on my aileron, and second mistake is I should have kept going for this P63 because P63s suck at low speeds. But I wanted to lower the numbers down, and I didn't want this other P63 to reset the fight. Severe damage him. P63 is firmly planted on my ass. There's really nothing I can do at this point, and he just 37s me in the ass. 3, 2, 1, boom, dead. And sadly, it's not all sunshine and rainbows when I'm playing. Here we go with Wigu again. I'm covering his ass from the I-225. Coming in from well above his altitude, and we're just diving in. This is a pretty easy kill. He's not paying attention until last second. I'm going to butcher several of my shots, but third round he goes. Boom, dead, tail off. And now we're in a kind of a giant clusterfuck. This is a full up tier, as you can see with the Yak-3U, but he's not going to prove to be much of a problem. J2M5, that's the one with the 30mm cannons up high above us. We got to pay attention to him. J2M2, A7M, LA7, also all at altitude. Now I dive to pick up some speed to get away from the J2M, but he ignores me. So I'm going to help Wigu with this Yak-3U because, lo and behold, they are the most dangerous aircraft for their battle rating, and they're just really annoying. And if that thing ever gets on my 6 or decides it wants to shoot me down, likely there's not much I can do. So I'm going to use Wigu as bait. And I know it's kind of a dick move, but hey, if it works and gets the guy down, except my aim, that never works. We get him down. J2M2 coming in, I'm yelling at Wigu in the mic to break, and he's like, I hear you, shut up, Joey. And so, yeah, we're going to loop around and follow the J2M, but we're not catching him. He's going way too fast. LA7 comes out of freaking nowhere. Situation awareness error on my part. And we snap roll to get on a 6. And we're only going to get hits. Yeah. That's my aim, ladies and gentlemen. It's never been the best. It's actually it was good last week, but I'm just not doing it right, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm having an off week. So I'm trying to help Wiku again with the J2M5. Spitfire above us. He's of little concern right now. And I'm trying to be aggressive here to get guns on target, and I just can't get the guns on target. And second time, the LA7 really should have killed me. Like, this is narrowly avoid death. Like, look how close these rounds are. That was danger close if there was anything. LA7, instead of sitting to wait, chooses to reverse his turn, allowing me on his 6 yet again. And yet again, my aim fails me, and I'll hit the 13 mils. He goes vertical, which, against the 1-9 late G series, that's a very, very bad idea. Although he is starting to pull away, but he's going to start turning again. And lo and behold, I hit him. I hit him. He should have been dead. I can't freaking aim. And it's just, look, the struggle bus is real. He dives away. He must have hit something because he does not seem like he's doing too hot. And we're just going to follow him. These clouds are too thick for me to actually aim properly. And a couple round bursts and he's done. Boom, dead. Now, all that magical flying, all of that nice pack tight fight, only for the last guy to be an A7M coming from his airfield, and we collide. But it was a decent fight, so I will show you. We're going to push ahead on because why not? We're here. I don't like to... You can't really start passively with it against the 0. It's really annoying. And we're just going to do the same trick we've been doing, a spiral upwards. Now, this A7M1 does have the horsepower to follow for a limited amount of time, and I'm not going as fast as I really would like. And he does nail a couple shots in. Danger close. Like, this is... I'm actually kind of panicking here. But I know the more I kind of maneuver around and make things wide, the harder it is for him to, you know, keep his energy. So we're going to go back up. He's not following this, and we're just going to stall on top of him. Shoots the 109G crashes. We're diving on the A7M, and he is going to be pulling head on because the clouds, I can't really tell what's going on. And we severe him, and we, ironically enough, ram the Japanese plane. We do get credit for the kill. This has been Plane Killer. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.